Hey everyone, I'm Brad
I'm Tabitha.
and welcome to Studio Chi. This is the time when you get to ask us questions, and you have. So a big thank you for all the questions you've asked us. So this is our first session. We're going to bring to you the answer of
Libido.
libido.
And it was a close one. It was not too far behind digestion. So digestion will be coming up next. And the other two, of course. So,
All the topics. We're going to
yeah.
get to those.
But
So-
let's go with libido.
Yeah, and thank you
And-
very much for everyone for asking. We really appreciate it.
Hmm.
And here we are on the bed because we're talking libido.
Yay.
So we set the scene. We're going to go through all the things in acupuncture thinking and traditional Chinese medicine that we can do for you. Okay, where do we begin? I think you have to begin at the kidneys.
Yeah, that's right. Kidneys are the main player. Even the way we're dressed today, I've got my lovely scarf on. Brad's just in a t-shirt.
Well, I've got Doctor Who on because the new
Yeah.
season's out. But anyway, keeping warm's important.
Yeah, and leading to back to the kidneys. If you've got good chi, good kidney energy, you're going to feel warm. There's going to be fire in your body. So a lot of the time with kidney chi deficiency and kidney yang deficiency, that can lead to a lower libido.
The kidneys are the fire.
Yeah,
They're the
of
fire,
body.
the driver. They have a
Yeah.
physical component and also an emotional component.
Mm-mm-mm.
But if you have no willpower, if you're flat, that's a classic sign of kidney deficiency. And physically, if you're tired and flat and don't really feel like doing anything, classic signs of kidney deficiency.
That's right, and also you want to stay warm all the time. You're a person that probably has cold fingers, cold feet. You might go to the toilet a lot during the night. There's lots of, like Brad said, the fatigue. It can be at different levels, but a lot of the time you can have a sleep and you wake up in the morning and you're still really tired. That's a bit of a sign of kidney yang or kidney qi deficiency. So,
You could have some symptoms and not others. Lower back pain is a classic one.
that's right.
And wanting to always preferring warmth, preferring heat is another big one. Warm drinks, warm
Yeah.
climate. You hate
Scarves.
winter.
Yeah,
You have a
that's right.
tendency more towards that.
Mm.
Is classic kidney type stuff.
That's right.
So firing up the kidneys is really the foundation. And so that also means making sure you have fire in your life. Kidneys, in relationship to the heart, which we'll get to more in a moment, has a lot to do with passion and fire. So having those things in your life.
Yeah, some creative time for yourself. A lot of the time, as busy people, we don't get that time to ourselves. That can really take out the kidneys. So that
Doing the
fires them
do.
up.
If you're just doing the do, there's no fire, no passion, nothing left for you, libido is going to be lost. So having that time for you, being a little selfish, is a really important part of that.
Yeah, trying to fit it in, which we can. Just got to get organised.
That's right.
And look after our kidneys.
That's right. And from a digestive perspective, if you have this cold, kidney yang, flat, no energy type thing, then diet warm, nourishing foods. Foods that build the kidney energy, that
Yeah.
fire up, particularly in winter time. But if you're a real cold type person, you may have to do that all the year. We're big in acupuncture and Chinese medicine on eating seasonally. So
Yeah.
eating more warm, nourishing in winter.
Yeah,
And
like stews and soups and
Broths.
stir fries. Broths are great.
Broths are
Chicken
great,
broths,
great.
really good.
very building, very energizing.
Builds the yang, builds the kidneys.
And cooking more with bones. So broths have a way of getting all the marrow and building. If you're really weak and fatigued, you need that bone, all the goodness and the vitality from those areas.
That's right.
So, did we get all that? All the kidney stuff?
I think so.
If we missed something, we'll jump back.
And coming to your acupuncturist as well, it's really important because they will diagnose you. There's lots of signs and symptoms, and then we can kind of work out where we need to work with you. So it might be kidney yang deficiency, but it also might be kidney qi deficiency, but it also can be what we're going to talk about now, which is a bit of
Heart? Liver?
Go the heart.
Which one?
Yeah, go the heart.
Okay, let's go the heart. Okay, so this once again, the heart in Chinese medicine has a physiological aspect, so the pumping of the blood around the system, that's really important. But it also has a big emotional component also. And when it comes to libido, we're talking about the relationship to the kidneys and the heart.
Yeah.
The heart is the element of fire, love, passion. Okay,
Passion.
really important. It's also quite important
Yeah.
in fertility because it has a effect of opening and closing the uterus. So it's an important part. Feeling love, feeling passion, feeling fire, and it balances the kidneys, which are a water element. If everything gets too stodgy and too watered down, you have a problem. You also have a problem if it gets too fired up. Maybe we
Yeah.
should just talk about that. We're talking about libido, but excessive libido can be a problem as well.
Yeah.
And this is if a lot of fire gets in the system and you're an A-type, always on the go, always pushing and
Busy,
driving.
stressed.
Yeah, which is good.
Too much coffee, too much alcohol.
Yeah, you can have a little bit of that in your life.
Yeah.
But
Late
in a
nights.
sense, not getting any satisfaction, really not grounding that creates a problem. So making sure the heart is also tranquil, passionate, and fired, but also calm and settled. So getting all that from a heart's perspective. So the emotions, when we're talking about libido and the heart, is really important. Yeah, and like you said, watch coffee that can fire it up too much, and alcohol and all those sorts of things, which put more fire. If you're dreaming excessively a lot or having really weird dreams, really colourful, vivid dreams, that's a classic sign that the heart's a little bit too fired.
So you need to drink more water.
Definitely,
As well.
good starting point. And, you know, if you feel really flat in life and nothing fires you up, then that's kind of a sign of heart deficiency, that there's no passion there. And once again, going and looking for time for you. What does it for you? Not what does it for anyone else, but what does it for you is really important.
Yeah, finding your creative essence, your creative juices out of your everyday life is really important.
Love it. Okay, so should we jump on liver?
Great.
Okay.
Liver chi.
Liver chi, liver blood, liver moving. Liver's all about free flow.
Yeah.
Are you free flowing in your life?
And if you're not, you're usually a bit cranky, especially around PMT time. Emotional, up and
Irritable.
down, moody. So you need to get that chi of the liver flowing, which exercise, number one. Exercise. Physical cardiovascular exercise, so where you're actually sweating 3 or 4 times a week, really important for the liver chi. The liver gets a bit greedy, doesn't it? And it holds on to all the energy, but when you start to exercise, it moves through the meridians, it moves through the organs, and you need to exercise with the liver. Drinking water, really good. Coffee, teas, not so good in abundance. Alcohol, refined sugars, these are the things you need to stay away from if you've got a bit of a cranky liver.
Really, really important. And this is the big stressor. When you have a lot of stress on your system, sex isn't probably something you really feel like. And you feel overwhelmed and you feel like you have no space and everything is on you. This is classic liver syndrome. You know, when people, you know, they
You can't
know
sort of relax enough to
you can't
even
relax.
think of getting funky with your man or your girlfriend. So
It's really true.
yeah.
Okay, so moving the liver, looking after that. And so there's also herbs that you can use. We use a lot of different ones, but once
Chinese
again,
medicine.
has to be specific to you. You need the right formula. You know, there's some great superfoods that people are using that can be really good.
Yeah, superfoods, maca. Go the maca.
Great
Bring that into your
yang
life.
tonic, build the fire in your system.
Goji berries, it builds the blood. Once again, it's great for fertility, but also for libido. And simple things like pumpkin seeds. Just add these to your porridge. Add them to your smoothies, or you can just have like a trail mix of nuts and different things.
We should link to that article.
Yeah,
There's a great article the other day. You can go and have a look at that. A few superfoods and
Yeah,
things.
bee pollen. It's really good too. It's amazing for libido and longevity and building the kidney yang, keeping warm.
So we'll link that. And I feel like at this point we should put a big thank you out to Juliet Allen, who actually brought this question up. Thank you very much.
Yay.
Juliet's a good friend of ours, and she's a sexologist, so you can find out more in that area, and we'll have a link to
some
her
great
website.
articles there to get your libido, your juices flowing.
Perfect. I love it.
Yay.
So we hope this just gives you a basic insight to some of the things so you have an understanding and things that you can do.
Yeah.
If you have any questions or anything like that, drop us a line.
Yeah, that'd be
Try and
great.
feed some more information your way or
But
links and things.
So if you have a bad libido, if it's low, go and see your acupuncturist, the closest one next to you, and they will sort you out.
Heaps acupuncture can do. So Thank you so much. Share this out if you enjoyed it. Share it
Yeah.
with your friends and let them know that there's lots that they can do for
For
libido.
libido.
You don't have to just
Have
hang
none.
around. Have none. All right.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.